I did not just write dot points for this, I wrote a bloody script, like a blog post. Don't know what I'm going to do with that, but we're going to try it. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eleanor and today I have a very interesting video for you all. We are going to sit down and talk things. I have my phone and we're going to talk. So, by the title of this video, as you can probably guess, I have asked a question for myself, and that is, can I be sustainable while still following a trend? Just from the title, there are many topics that I could have talked about, I could have touched on. We're specifically focusing on fashion because that is kind of what my dilemma has become. This is the first time I've really done anything kind of like this, being more mindful of my sustainability and my journey and what I'm doing, while also following a fashion trend. This is the first time that I have specifically followed a trend. The aesthetic of dark academia is what my goal is for my wardrobe, my fashion. However, trying to make that more sustainable and figuring out how to keep that long term. So in the past I haven't really followed an actual trend, but I just, was buying the things at the shops that were in style. Dark academia. This trend, when I first saw it, along with light academia and cottagecore, had me hook, line and sinker. I wanted those. That's the first time I've ever actually wanted to have a trend and follow a trend and have an aesthetic and all that kind of stuff. So when I found this trend, I was very aware of what it could do to my wardrobe and my money. So I didn't want that to happen, and so I took a few steps into ensuring that I was following this trend as closely as possible, while also being mindful of the things that I was doing and not wasting my time or money. So today I'm going to share those tips with you, and hopefully you can implement them into your life to make you enjoy a trending style that will last you a long time. Putting a disclaimer, when you latch onto a trend or style, you should always be mindful of how practical and useful this is going to be to your life, what stage you are in your life, and how long you think this is going to last you. So throughout this video, I'm going to be sharing some of my process and how I transitioned my wardrobe into the dark academia style. So when jumping on this trend and making this aesthetic fit into my life, I really thought about it first. I went through and looked at the internet style guides and looked at what items of clothing were particular for this style. This also includes making some executive decisions of what you are going to take from the trend and what you are going to leave behind. For example, with dark academia style, I hate turtlenecks, so I wasn't going to wear or buy any turtlenecks because I don't like them. Another example, skinny jeans. I really like skinny jeans, and I don't care if they are out of style as a whole at the moment. I was going to keep all my skinny jeans and incorporate them into the style. So for this style, I wanted to make it more girly for myself, so I bought more skirts so that I could train myself to become more confident in them. Not comfortable, confident. I think there's a big difference there. Shoes were another thing. I wear ankle boots all the time, and I have a lot of ankle boots, so I wasn't going to start buying things like Oxfords or Mary Janes just to fit the style because I don't like them. Number 2, I made a list. Taking from what I really liked and what I didn't like about the style, I made a list of the specific items of clothing that I would need to buy and wanted in my wardrobe. This came along with also finding outfits on the internet and taking note of what actually included them, whether it be tights, a skirt, a collared shirt and a jumper. That would be what I would need. When making my list, I noted that I needed solid coloured items, A-line above knee skirts, white button-up blouses and trench coats. So these were the things that I kept in mind when I was going shopping, and if you don't have enough room in your head, please take the list with you. It makes it so much more easier to go shopping, and it makes it more stress-free because you know what you are looking for. Number 3, I looked at my existing wardrobe. This might be a really obvious one, but it can be a really crucial step into bending the style to your needs. This also falls under the category of being more sustainable. If you have a style that you want to mold to yourself, it is more likely that you aren't going to have the money or the time to buy an entirely new wardrobe. Looking at what you already have in your wardrobe can save time and money. For me, I eased myself into this style, so I wasn't getting rid of my closet all at once. However, I was still being mindful of what I wanted to keep and what I wanted to throw out based on my personal preferences and the style. And a little bonus tip here, I know it can be hard for some people to throw out some clothes, but if they don't fit, please do. It'll make yourself feel so much better when you actually go to find your wardrobe. Another tip is to put your special items separate from your wardrobe so that you don't look at them. For me, I had a bunch of different graphic t-shirts from different experiences that I went on to, and I wasn't going to wear them every single day, but I also wasn't going to throw them out. Keeping them in a special spot really does make it better. When going through your items, it's also good to take it slow. I know that I am still young and my style could definitely change still. So I'm keeping mindful of what I keep and how long I've actually had it as well. Number 4, create a color theme. Like many of these steps, these are going to be a combination of looking at what you already have and looking at the style. There should be no reason for you to throw out colors that you really like to wear. In the photos online of dark academia outfits, there are a lot of brown, whites, creams and blacks. And in my wardrobe, I had a lot of burgundy, pink, navy and khaki green. And when making a colour palette, it's really good to think about what colours you can take from your wardrobe and mix them with the colours of the style. For me, I really like to wear a pale pink shirt and my brown trench coat. Dark academia, I think it's really nice that you have some leeway with the colours. All of your clothes don't have to be the exact same shade. You can mix and match tones and shades and it will still work as a dark academia outfit. For me, I really like this part because I really like making outfits with different shades. So this means I could keep my dark jeans and my lighter blue tops. And I didn't have to throw them all out because they weren't the same shade of blue. Number 5, buy secondhand. It really works for dark academia, but it really works for other styles too. Just because something is new doesn't mean the items aren't out there. In the fashion industry, there is said to be a 20-year loop. In the fashion industry, there is considered a 20-year loop, which means clothes from 20 years ago are re-popping up now. This means that it is easy to find the clothes that you need on eBay, Depop, Poshmark, wherever you get your secondhand clothes from. But here's the thing to remember about this step. It can't happen all at once. So go to your op shop to buy your clothes because I am sure they will be there. And the good thing about that is that it does take a long time for you to find these. And so that gives you more time to think about this style and actually what you really want out of this style, if that makes any sense. This also gives you time to decide whether you want that item in your wardrobe or not. On the flip side, you might actually find items that you really like and that you didn't know that you wanted in your wardrobe. For me, that was mock neck and mustard items, such as the dress that I am wearing today. I thought that I didn't like yellow or mustard, and I didn't like turtlenecks, so that became a compromise when I found my mustard turtle mock neck top, and I absolutely love that, and I never would have thought that I would put something like that in my wardrobe, but now I wear it nearly every day. Number 6, blend the style. This is the step where you have curated your wardrobe and you are now looking at the inspiration outfits and your wardrobe and trying to create outfits that match your style and that you're comfortable in and that you love. So set aside some time, maybe on your day off or on the weekend, and start finding those pictures and putting outfits together. A tip for this is if you don't have an exact item that is in the outfit inspiration photo, try taking something else from your wardrobe and swapping it with that. For example, if I wanted something like a turtleneck kind of look, but I don't like wearing turtlenecks, I could layer a higher neck top over a lower necked jumper, and that way it gives the illusion that my top is taller than my jumper. Or if you want a certain tucked look but don't have the correct pants, jeans and a belt can work just fine. This is about experimenting, so don't worry if something doesn't fit together. I know a lot of these sustainable wardrobe tips always say that you need to have pieces that always go together, that go with everything. I don't believe that. So if you find a combination that you don't like and an outfit that doesn't match, that's okay. Try a different combination. If you are struggling to try and make an outfit look good, try changing up the colours or the silhouettes. And bonus tip, don't forget about seasons. This is a big one that I see, especially with styles and trends. A lot of these styles, especially dark academia, really only fit for one season. So it's really good to try and focus on the opposite end of the spectrum and see how you can mold that style into a summer look. Since the trend I want to wear is dark academia, for summer I bring the layering right back, wearing only one layer on the top and bottom, and bringing those wide leg pants in the forms of shorts. This works because I am still falling under the trend style with the silhouette and colours. So those were all my tips. I hope you really find them helpful and can apply them to your wardrobe. For a bit extra, I'm going to tell you how I molded the dark academia style to fit my wardrobe. So using my tips and what was already in my wardrobe, here is what I decided to do. I wanted a silhouette that was baggy on top and skinny pants. I wanted my waist defined. I wanted visible and invisible layering. My colour palette became dark and muted tones with some bright tones for summer days. I mixed dark and bright colours in one outfit. I kept items in the wardrobe that had minimal colour palettes. When I bought things from the op shop, I wasn't too worried about size because I knew I could tailor it for myself. So the patterns that I kept to were plaid, striped and solid colours. I do have a few pieces that have picture patterns, but those, like I said before, are very limited colours. So there you go, that is all my tips for how you can mould a style to fit your wardrobe and your needs, and that is how I fitted dark academia to my life and to what I already had. I love this method and I love these steps because it can give you something that creates a guideline that you can bend and shape to fit your needs. I have used this list for about 1.5 years and it has worked really well. Recently, I helped my mum go through her wardrobe and fit her wardrobe to the style that she wanted, and I have helped friends as well with this method. So I hope all the steps make sense and that they work for you. If you do have any questions, please leave them down below. I will be very happy to answer them for you. And I wish you good luck in finding your style and moulding it to your wardrobe that you currently have. And please, if you do, let me know how the journey goes. So thank you all for watching. If you would like to see some more content about fashion, please let me know down below. And if you would like to see some more videos on sustainable, consider subscribing to stick around to see more of that sort of content. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!